slip up off your path. I don't switch up, I just laugh. Put my kicks up on they desk, unaffected by they threats. Then get busy on they ass. See, that's how that shit tell me, man. That's how my daddy raised me. That glittering may not be gold, don't let nobody play me. If you are my homeboy, you'll never have to pay me. Go on and put your hands up. When times is hard, you stand up. LUP the man, cause a brand that the fans trust. So even if they ban us, they'll never slow my plans up.
Already the show goes on all night till the morning. We dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they would see the sun? Just remember when you come up. Show goes on. Alright, already the show goes on all night till the morning. We dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they would see the sun? Just remember when you come up. Show goes on.
One in the air for the people ain't here. Two in the air for the father that's there. Three in the air for the kids in the ghetto. Four for the kids that don't wanna be there. None for the niggas trying to hold them back. Five in the air for the teachers not scared to tell those kids that's living in the ghetto that the niggas holding back, that the world is theirs. Yeah, yeah, the world is yours. I was once that little boy, terrified of the world. Now I'm on a world tour. I will give up everything, even start a world war. For these ghetto girls and boys, I'm rapping around the world for. Africa to New York, Haiti then I detour. Oakland out to Oakland, Gaza Strip to Detroit. Say hip hop only destroy. Tell them look at me, boy. I hope your son don't have a gun and never be a D-boy.
Already the show goes on all night till the morning. We dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they would see the sun? Just remember when you come up. Show goes on. Alright, already the show goes on all night till the morning. We dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they would see the sun? Just remember when you come up.
So no matter what you've been through, no matter what you into, no matter what you see, when you look outside your window, brown grass or green grass, picket fence or barbed wire, never ever put them down. You just lift your arms higher, raise them till your arms tired. Let them know you there, that you struggling, surviving, that you gon' persevere. Yeah, ain't nobody leaving, nobody going home. Even if they turn the lights out, the show is going on. Alright.
Already the show goes on all night till the morning. We dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they would see the sun? Just remember when you come up. Show goes on. Alright, already the show goes on all night till the morning. We dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they would see the sun? Just remember when you come up. Show goes on. Goes on.
All right, Chad, what is up, guys? Welcome back to New York session, baby. We're just gonna check out if sound is right. Funny enough, we're literally getting ready for our New York session. We had other music playing the whole time in the background before the welcome theme song, and then I only realized for some reason the atom was turned off. So you guys were probably just sitting there in silence that whole time, actually. So sorry about that one, don't know what did that, but we are back now, guys. We're ready to get this one kicked off. Nothing too much exciting and gonna actually happen on the markets already from my side, but we will get into everything very, very soon. Definitely just break down what we are looking at. Markets playing out basically what we said, but still remaining very choppy at the end of the day. So we're gonna see if we can get something. Nothing really on the cards, but from tomorrow we've got a very large deck of data coming out, so definitely might have something on the cards for tomorrow. But for now, we're just going to start breaking things down, guys. Look at it, what is on the cards for me this New York session, and then see what JV is looking at. Jeff, how you doing, my brother?
I'm doing awesome, man. How are you? I'm feeling much better today.
Always good. I'm glad to hear, my man. But all right, guys, let's just jump right into it. So DXY remaining bullish. Again, I know a lot of people, they're going to be going, oh, but it was bearish. Oh, what happened? I told you this morning, guys, it is bullish. If you can see. So again, we had the massive turnaround yesterday, trade back down. We had the massive turnaround. I told you just going to take the lows, test the weekly pivot, as that did not test it. We were holding already earlier, and there we've had the massive flip. If this continues today, we're taking out those highs over there. We will see DXY pump up tomorrow. to go back for those highs. We're talking about that 103.450. So again, I hope you guys have seen that DXY is definitely still bullish. For those brothers of mine yesterday that came on telling me DXY was bearish, I hope you hit a stop loss. I hope you blew your account, because you do not belong in trading. But until then, guys, let's get right to it. All right, so DXY playing out perfectly for us, sweeping those lows, coming out, getting all that liquidity there at the bottom for us to now start moving. Obviously, remember, today is Tuesday, so now that we've got our big move to the downside, moving forward the rest of the week, we can just have the continuation and expansion. All right, so very simple looking at that. Not too much with dollar. I think what we're going to see with dollar now is pretty much it's either going to hold this and you're going to see that breakthrough right away, something like that, and just literally start running. Or honestly, we're going to test this, maybe get a fake out on the hold. It's just going to flush back in, and we might just be trading around here the whole session. So hopefully we can get a bit of a breakaway, but we will see what happens with dollar. Going over to gold, we are obviously bearish. I said to you guys, I am neutral, and I was hoping for the Mars, just because again we closed bearish, but today we traded all the way back up. But literally doing the same thing as what DXY did, just giving us that fake out to the side there. Let me just fix that price bar for you guys there. Basically just a massive spike up to the top, giving you that fake out, testing at 2035 with a massive rejection once again. So all I'm going to be looking for, guys, is when we start flipping, we can see this same thing we had the last few days. We can literally even draw it out again, because we can see how clean that held the whole time. What we're going to do is actually take that away, just because we've got a bit of an unequal area now. So we'll look at those lows over there. I'm probably going to watch for that candle wick over there, just because that was our first bit of bullish momentum turnaround. But look at something like that for us. We can get a nice break below here. I will look for the sell. So let's just do this. Break below sell. All right. Let's go for 30 minutes to see if we're going to find that one a little bit more. What I want to do, let's bring it down. I want it on those lows over there. Yeah, because that lines up over there for me. On the top side of things, we're going to passively look at those breakaway there, those wicks there.
Yo, G was just dying.
There we go. I'm happy with that. All right, guys. So we're going to see now. We're going to set that over here first, so we know when we are approaching that. What is going to happen with gold if we can get those sells again? I said the sells on the cards for us today, so let's see what happens with that. All right. Then over to NAS, guys. So NAS, we actually were a bit more bullish on the day. When we go over to the daily, we were talking about this. I've always shown you guys this candle over and over again, this exact setup on NAS. This loves the fake out, so traded down for the day, taking out the lows as we can see, and then the turnaround and flipping bullish. So we can see this nice bullish candle with the breakaway. I wouldn't be surprised if we see something like this now, this zone over there. So let's do that on the 15. You'll see exactly what we're going to be looking for there now. So we will just do this. Let's make this line yellow. Okay, the yellow doesn't really stand out. Let's make it, what color can we make it? Let's make it pink. Okay, all right, there we go. We'll make it pink, guys, just so it can stand out for you a bit more. That's basically our flip zone of those lows. So we'll see if we can test those, hold that, and then bring that back with NAS. So I think if NAS can hold that area, that's going to be quite important for us. If it starts breaking below, we can definitely see the Asia lows get tested and possibly the break of the lows. Sorry, guys. So basically everything else played out today as planned. If you're in London, again, we spoke about having lows taken, trading back up, breaking the highs to get the pivot in the EQ, but we still want to wait for the retest of it. We're not at that retest, so let's see if we hold, and then we'll look for that continuation. All right, so very simple setup on NAS for today. US 30 though, yesterday or 2 days ago we were bearish on NAS, bullish on US 30. But the bulls look like they are taking shots in US 30 today. We're already basically trading under those lows, so if this 4 hour closes there, I think they are going to be in quite a bit of trouble. If this 1 hour can even take out those lows, I think US 30 is going to be in some trouble. So let's just mark this out here. What I'd like to do is we'll even just make it those bottom wicks over there. On the 30, very similar. We'll see how this lines up perfectly on that wick. You guys can see that. So same thing, we had another closure below here. I will see this selling off. So we're actually going to change this to bearish on US 30. All right, so we're going to see what happens there for the day. Obviously, USD not having that pullback yet like Nasdaq does, so that would just explain why this would happen. And again, guys, just could be a sell-off that goes to the S1. It can be a sell-off that breaks the lows over here, or it can be a sell-off that is literally going to go all the way back to the bottom. All right, so this is what we're going to watch out for. Basically, we get the break, trading zones, 2 zones, all the way back down to the key level over here. Right, so we'll just keep an eye out on this and how that runs on US 30. But that is it from my side. Jev, what are you looking at, my brother?
So looking at DXY.
Wait, just hold on. Sorry, I just need to refresh your
Good.
screen. I don't know what the hell your screen's on. There we go. Okay, cool. There you are, live, brother.
Okay, so 15-minute chart. So you guys who have been watching DXY with me, I told you guys that this fair value gap over here, I want to see price tap it, and look at that perfect tap into that zone, sweep the liquidity, and price just flash to the upside. Now I also had the supply zone to the upside over here. Now be mindful, we have the weekly open and daily open at this level. So the fact that we actually had a closure on the 4-hour above this level, I will see that as a break of structure. So I am also bullish on the DXY. The only thing I want to see on DXY basically is currently, you can see on a smaller time frames where a change of character, there's a fair value gap, and there's also the R1. But I want to see basically DXY push down to the weekly open into this demand zone and then rise towards the upside. And then with that said, for correlation, Euro USD, I want to see a very similar thing. I want to see them take out this low, change character, leave a displacement, fair value gap, and then rise to the upside. And at the weekly open, I want to see basically over there, you guys will see on the 15-minute chart, is the supply zone as well as the weekly open as well as the EQ. So if price can tap into this level and then push down, that will be an ideal thing to see on EU. And on GBP USD, remember also yesterday I spoke to you guys about this fair value gap from yesterday. Now unfortunately I missed this trade. Price has now tapped it. I'm not going to look to go long on this level because of the DXY. So what I also want to see on GBP USD basically is some sort of movement towards the upside. Now it might be far away, but I won't want to sell from the daily open. However, I would like to maybe see price trade until 2024 open and then drop from there. And then on gold, very similar, change of character. We had a nice spike to the upside, but now the only thing I want to see basically is them take out this low, form a new change of character, the displacement with a fair value gap at this EQ as well, and then basically trade up to this level. Now yesterday also we spoke about this supply zone over here. As you guys can see this morning, gold tapped it and then drop. Now also same thing, I want to see gold rise until that level and then potentially sell from there back down until the weekly open. CAD yen, I'm looking for, price has tapped our supply, but we won't get in there just yet. Very similar on smaller time frames, internal structure, change of character, break of structure. Only thing on the 4-hour is we are bullish. However, this could be that move that starts pushing price to the downside. So very similar entry model. We can see price has now swept this level. We can see the higher highs, higher lows. So what I want to basically see is basically price form, maybe tap into this demand, take out this high, change character, same thing, fair value gap, and then potentially move to the downside. And it will be ideal if this next sweep can actually touch this pivot over here. Next thing is we have USD Swiss franc, very similar as to DXY. So if DXY can give us some sort of setup, we could potentially look for short-term sells on USD Swiss franc as well. However, the ideal thing I want to look for will be buys. Okay, I didn't mark out any buys on here, so I'm going to skip that for buys. And on Nasdaq, nothing for me. Pretty much it.
Alrighty, there you guys have it. So Jeff will let you know if he takes a trade. Obviously that one trade in your zone, but Jeff will let you know once he enters that one. Gold, guys, I really am going for those gold sells, so hopefully we can get in on that today. But well done on my brother the Chad calling out gold sells 5 minutes after I just gave the analysis of gold sells. Well done, bro. You are a legend in the making. But alright guys, let's just go through the Chad quickly. Vern, Slashy Cakes, Jex, Ace the Mace, Amina, Howard, Jex, Neela, Dave, Keenan, Vince, Danielle, Daniel, Marley, Mark, Sanveer, Chad, I don't know if that is everyone here so far. Ulti Mokar, sorry if I butchered that. Etienne, Ashlyn V, Sia, I don't know what the hell to pronounce that one. Aaron, Sean, welcome guys. I hope you guys are having a good one. Thank you for joining us as always, guys. Always good on this side, Fabio. I hope you are as well, my brother. And that's it, guys. So that's the quick analysis. 15 minutes to go before we make a move. Chadwell, what's up, brother? But yeah, we can chill out a bit now until we get this. But let's see what happens. I definitely think we can get a nice trade here on gold today. All the moves being made. Markets have shown us their cards, and now we can reap it. A little gem here for you guys. A little psychology gem. Just to think about this, guys. Just a way to think about the markets. The markets do not pay the traders. It's the impatient traders that pay the patient traders. Just think about that. Do not rush your trades.
Very
with
well
FOMO.
said. I think Warren Buffett said it. The process of trading is the patient taking money from the impatient.
Yeah,
Yeah, really well said.
that's all it is, guys. Like the stream, guys. Yeah, I really would appreciate it. We are at 35 likes, 110 of you guys. Please, guys, if you don't mind dropping a like, we really would appreciate it. That's all we ask from you guys. Other than that, guys, I hope you guys have checked out the new Insta post on myself and Chris's page. We are really excited for this one. It's going to be a lot, guys. There's literally going to be a lot of content going into that one. It's going to be a little taste of myself and Chris on a whole nother level. You guys will get to literally be working with us on a very close basis, having the insides, outsides, a proper little rundown on almost, if you want to call it a course. Let's call it a boot camp. Really breaking some stuff down for you guys. There will be some little presents in for the group as well, so you guys will also be receiving some items going into it. But I really think the idea is really to change some people's lives and really give you guys that difference in mindset and thinking and looking at the way you need to look at the markets. So if you guys haven't checked it out, go check it out. I really hope you guys enter it. It is really going to be an experience. I promise you that one. I was here at 8 a.m. but then realized it's 4 p.m. Do you trade the same strategy as Chris? That's actually Geeks. Geeks, where should we tell you guys why we want the bootcamp? On the post. So tag 2 people on the post, and then just basically make sure you're following myself and Chris, and then tell us why we should help you. Yo, Jens, how's it? What's up, Drive Cartel? Please, are you guys on Telegram? Chidinma. We are not on Telegram, but we have a Discord. So just go check out the Discord link in the description, and you'll have us on there, my brother. But let's see. DXY going for those high. Ooh, whoa. DXY going for those highs. So looking very good, yeah. And gold melting away, guys. Remember, very key thing. So not only about the flip zone, but the big thing. Remember when we spoke about the day count, if you guys again missed out in opening bell, make sure to check it out. That's where we really go in depth. But we basically spoke about the day count. So very quick and easy. If we start testing this area, you're gonna get a very quick idea if we're gonna enter or not. Because the minute we break lower, if we even wick lower, I'll take this trade. I'll take a sell because you've invalidated Asia lows. The minute if you even wick down, I enter that trade for sells. But if we stop here, if we do this, even if we just stop there and turn around, the bars are on. Very going to be a quick trade for us. So we'll just make sure to watch out for this area. Ready to be blessed. But I would like to learn the entire strategy for the currency pairs, man. I'm struggling to stay away from the charts after yesterday's 12% day. Bro, if I could give you any advice, paper trade.
Yeah,
So
definitely. That's a good idea.
For you, take the trades that you can get that esteem, just see that you are right, your calls are right, but do not actually place a trade. Just take the trades with us. Do whatever you want to do on your screen. Put in your little sell limit and whatever, and watch the trades play out, but don't actually take a trade, place one. Hey Keith, stupid question. Probably how do we get into the bootcamp? You might have said so. Sorry, I was looking at your IG. No problem, Peter. Basically, we are only choosing 5 people. So to get in, you basically just go check out that recent post, and we'll give you all the details there. But all you got to do is make sure you follow myself and Chris, and then basically tag 2 people underneath and tell us why you should be chosen to be in the bootcamp. Yo guys, what are we gonna cook today? Some gold, brother. We are gonna be melting down some gold. As I said, guys, we are gonna go very in depth with stuff. And just to give you guys a heads up, we already have security stuff in place. So trust me, if your buddy gets in on that bootcamp, he is not going to be able to share any of it with you, unless he can remember it out of his head. But any of the stuff we're giving you guys, he will not be able to share any of that with you. Screen recording, screenshots, any of that type of stuff, it will all be blocked. So as I said, you're going to want to be in it. Okay, DXY really going for that, guys. Gold looking good. That's what we want to keep our eyes on. Remember that. That's what we're keeping our eyes on, yeah. Yo, what's up, Keys and JV? How you doing, bros? Doing great, Slashy. How you doing, my man? USD looks so good to cook. What do you say, Keegs? Bro, so I must say, I'm the opposite. USD is looking good for the sells today. NAS actually looking a bit better for buys, but I do think they both could really melt off today. What's your usual stop loss on gold and why? So I normally like using a 25 pip because that's the ranges in how I trade. If it is a very volatile day, for example, if there was a day GDP, NFP, CPR, PPR, PMI, those things come out, I might use a 30 pip, but basically a 25 pip because let's just say, remember I told you guys now that would be the entry point. So if let's say I'm going to sell, if I'm there, a 25 pip is over there. So for example, just to show you guys, I always talk about have a placement. You can run a placement that invalidates your trade quicker than usual, and that also gives you a better RR. Okay, so why I say this, there's no point in me holding a trade for this long because this is the flip zone this year. So if we break above that 99%, that's what's happening. Bang. So there's no point wasting my time. So I can run a tight stop loss with a little bit of just if it wicks, purely because now I've got the resistance of this zone on the 30-minute lows. I've got the resistance of the flip zone, and then my stop loss is above that. So I've got these things that help me manage my trade still in such a tight area and giving me a nice tight stop loss. So just before doing anything, I literally trade to the S1. I've already got a 2R. If I'm still running, even though I'm risking the same amount, but I'm risking a much tighter area, if I'm risking like the daily pivot, or even let's say the EQ, I'm basically at a 1R trade. So I always run tight stops, but my stops are always in a place that when if it has to hit my stop, that trade is invalid already. Do you think DH1 will go for that gap anytime soon? Which gap, my brother? There's two. There is one at the top and one at the bottom. Are we talking about this one? I don't think anytime soon, bro. Honestly, I don't. I'm bullish on this. I've told you guys we're going to 103.450. That is my thoughts. So we are going to go for this. But again, keep in mind, guys, we got rate cuts coming. When those rate cuts come, dollar's gonna melt. So they are trying to hold on to it for as long as they can. So if they keep pushing, denying, playing games, they can do this. But when the rate cuts come, there's no denying what's going to happen. So they can trade up because end of the day, I can guarantee you now, it's probably the rate cuts which will make us come down for the gap fall over there and the gap fall over there.
Do we have any big news this week, Kings?
We have quite a lot of news tomorrow already.
Oh, that would make sense on DXY.
Yeah, so that's why I said keep in mind today, you basically have like it's Tuesday, so this is the last opposite day of the week. So from moving forward is your expansion days, and like I said, from tomorrow you got all of the PMI data coming out: Euro, France, Germany, all of them, GDP, Canada, even dollar. So all the PMI data comes out tomorrow. And then Thursday, if I'm correct, you got the ECB press conference in Europe. You got GDP in the dollar. Monetary policy statement in euro. And then Friday, you got your core PCE. So yeah, from tomorrow, the fundamentals are coming out to play. It is going to be big on the markets from tomorrow. First rate cut, gold to the moon. Will you take the trade on gold while the candle is moving for it takes as it closes? If it's like when we're over here, if like I said, the minute if this thing breaks the lows. Let me do this for you guys. Sorry, let me just move this stuff here. The minute this happens, the minute we break this Asia range and we break it, the minute we do that, I'm in the sell. The minute. We're doing, brother. Keys got some pips on that NAS above the pivot, also, brother. But yeah, first record gold to the moon. I assume I also asked last week, and Keys mentioned last week that maybe later this week, maybe. Now 35 pip. Yeah, guys. I wasn't saying this time. I said it could, because there is a gap to the top and a gap to the bottom. But I am bullish, so more likely going to the top one, and the gap fill will come for the bottom one when the cuts come in. Now 35 pip move. I trade exactly the same way as Chris. I'm working towards mastering the strat and pairs in trading. I would love to be right now. Yeah, I wish, bro. I wish. There we go. Okay, alerts going off. I think DXY just took those highs. Let's go check it out. Yeah, so DXY contesting at those highs. Can it get the closure above though? Market opening up in basically 2 minutes, guys. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Don't worry, guys. Also, just like I said, we are grinding here for you guys. We are really grafting this year. We are not resting. So there's also going to be a few upgrades coming to the stream very soon as well. I can't put a date on that yet, but we are working towards some few upgrades for the stream as well. Okay, so there we're giving in the pivot. So there we passed that pivot. I think DXY is broken, not yet. So gold's already pricing in. Let's see what happens. LOL, Edonia is screaming for buys in ENG if it happens when dollar bleeds. Yeah, like guys, I won't even lie. If we break this, I'm holding for 2,000. And depending on what happens at 2,000, I'm holding for 1980, 1970. Like this will be a monster trade. If those areas don't hold, monster trade coming up. Like you guys can just see. So the thing is, we've retested this, and it was a short-term hold. So probability you're gonna break again. You will have a nice entry point. So you literally will have the expansion for the rest of the week. And again, if once that breaks, you break the 2,000, it's waterfalling down to, yeah, as you guys can see. So that's where we're going to waterfall to. And if we can hold the 1980, next up is 1971. So yeah, just massive expansion moves in this volume range here. And keep in mind, guys, when the rate cuts come in, just want to say this, like, if we start trading up now, already at 2030, and the rate cuts start coming for 3, 4, 5 months, that means 4 or 5 months dollars dying. Gold's just spiking. Gold with 3,000. Like, that's just straight off the top. So does it not make sense? Gold needs to come down so that when it wants to start hiking, it's got the room to hike into. But yeah. Okay, DXY out of DXY close. DXY breaking those highs, guys. Let's see her bleed now. Okay, let's get ready, guys. I think we definitely need to trade. And markets are open, guys. Ding, ding, ding. Round 2. Fight. Let's get this, guys. Jave, you still need anything, brother?
No, but Canadian has made that sweep. Now waiting for that change of character with a fair value gap. Then we can go short.
Nice. Okay, Naz and them are probably going to start dying off now very, very badly as well. Okay, US 30. Basically that flip zone, remember that pink line. So I really am not going to be surprised if that starts to bleed off a bit. Dollar just needs to have the retest of this and hold it, and that's the money, guys. Remember, we don't want to trade the pivot. This needs to break. We want it to come down for those lows. Shuffle on the cards for the next 15 minutes. Yeah, I'll use it, guys, because again, I want the lows. I needed to take that Asia low. Asia low is intact. Trade setups in void. So basically what happens, guys, is if this is going to be a green setup, because it's set up tomorrow, meaning that would be a day 3. This is your day 2. So it's very important that a day 2 lines up perfectly. If the day 2 doesn't line up perfectly, it means that's chalked. Which would also mean this is going to become a red setup day. Meaning those sells are coming in. And that's why the minute this breaks that Asia range, day 2 setup gone. And that's why we'll take those sells. So it's almost like a 100% guarantee type of trade that if we break here, this is going down. You guys can see DXY holding, so yeah, just be patient, guys. We're gonna get this baby, guys. Come on. Come on, gold. We're melting you down today, baby. Told you guys, DXY is gonna pump now. Come on, gold. Okay, we can see what's happening there, guys. I hope you guys are watching this. We just wanted to come down to us, and we are taking this baby. Okay, there's alerts going off. We're breaking our zones. Bro, I'm not missing this trade again today. Fucking hell. Give it to us. Come on, DXY, do it for us. Come on. Come on, baby. Just break for us. Oh, what did I say about Naz, guys? Check out her pump. Like, she's dying now. Thanks to dollar, she's gone. That laugh was very short-lived. US 30, you're going to start turning around. Same thing. There we go. Broken those lows. You're on the money. Yeah, guys, these sells are going to be on now very, very, very quickly. Come on.
Vince says I should speak to the big institutions to bring it down. I really did. There's no liquidity.
Okay, first 5 minutes gone. Let's see, guys. Come on. Bring it down, baby. There we go. Come on. This is what we want to see, guys. This is what we want to see. Can these AI companies lead the markets? Bro, what question is that?
Let me ask you guys this question, and this will prove my point why the market is controlled. So ICT says, or some people said, it's controlled by an algorithm or a robot that measures everything. So I want to ask you guys something. Let me get my facts straight, ne? What is the Forex market cap daily? Okay, so the current market cap of the... No, sorry. I'm wrong there. So the Forex market, basically there's $7.5 trillion, and this was in 2022 when this was put out. So the market size $7.5 trillion basically being controlled. So I want to ask you guys something. Because think about it, the stock market is started by some entity.
No.
It's started by some entity. No, think about it.
No, it's not. It's started by a group.
So a group can also be called an entity, correct?
Yeah, but it's by the world.
But yeah, so that means there is some group that made the market. But now I'm not asking you. Say for instance, you were that group of people. Would you fully put $7.5 trillion in the hands of a robot or an algorithm or an AI? Would you trust it? Would you trust it, geeks?
No.
So what would you do? You maybe have some systems in place that controls it, but you would still have full control over everything. So I don't think AI can lead the market. There must be someone who must still give that go ahead, and yeah. But let's not get into conspiracies today, guys.
But yo, Jaden, bro, when I enter, I do put it up. Don't worry, when I do enter, it will be there. Alright, but we're just waiting for that 15-minute, guys. We need this break. That's what we're waiting for. You guys can see what it's tested now. That's what it's rejecting off of. That's what we want the break below. So that's what we're waiting for, guys. We need the break.
Daniel, can you quickly put on my chart, maybe, keys?
Yeah, but also just to ask you, Daniel, so it didn't work like how it is today. It's on your chart, bro.
Okay, so for instance, Danny, I like what you said there. So let's say, for instance, this was a day, Monday, Tuesday. Wait. Okay, so there we go. So let's say, for instance, today price traded here. That was the price. Oh shit, that was the zone where price was at. Tomorrow, the stock trades, and it has. Oh, I'm skipping a day. So let's say, for instance, these are the two. I'm just gonna make two examples. Let's say this is how price moved. So you have points where the market closes that day, then now you have a number. Then from that line to that line, you connect a dot. Now let's say, for instance, tomorrow the stock trades here. Now that line comes down. So technically, that's how charts were created and how systems and strategies were created based off these chart patterns. And that's also how the box and whisker, the candlestick, was introduced using mathematics. So yeah, interesting how the market was developed.
Who taught you that?
It's fact. Jesse Livermore, the guy who became a millionaire 3 times and then killed himself. So he used to, when he he left school, started sport betting, and that's how he developed his own charts, using numbers from sports. And then he went to the stock market, the same strategy, and that's how he became a millionaire.
Okay, but that doesn't mean he's like a fact because he did it.
No, but if you think about it, if you just measure the opens
there's
and
a lot of
closes,
guys that are rich, but I wouldn't say I'd take any advice from them.
No, but if you think about it, just in the sense of how charts were created, if you take the pricing each day and you measure it on a graph with time and dates and line the numbers, you will have certain dots. And if that lines up with the line, you can have a chart that forms. A line chart, basically. And then from there on, then tick, obviously, it's obviously measured, but now that we have tick, we can actually see all the movements. So we can see the open, we can see the close, we can see all the retracements in between.
No, so the thing is, all of this stuff was done before. The charts were made in a way just to show it on a visual perspective. Remember, the charts were around before it was a chart as this. The charts were literally a book.
Okay, yes. I know that. Yeah, I know
That's
that.
that's
yeah.
how it was. So the charts were adapted to just give you the information that the book was provided, because with technology, they could price it in basically immediately.
Yeah.
But hey, gold. All right, guys. So to my brother that stated the obvious, mid star, or looking at my chart where I showed you a 4-hour flip zone saying it rejected that area. It did not reject. It is right back there. So just trust the process, bro. Trust the process. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm not gonna make you guys lose money if you're gonna do stupid shit. Like I told you, it's going down.
Yeah, Daniel, that's what I said now. Like, there is obviously systems in place because, I mean, if you can make certain things easier where a human doesn't have to do it, obviously that's where, I mean, we even use software. We use software, you know, so there is certain things that we use to make it easier. But then also this is my opinion as well. The market is driven by market is driven by buyers and sellers. But here's the other thing. Do you really think that the world's economies will be driven by random buying and selling? There must be some sort of regulation and control around that. Otherwise, people with a lot of money can crash economies, crash companies, and so forth.
Yeah, but that's the thing. There was places put in that. So, for example, in the past, there were actually billionaires that got involved with terrorist groups. So they actually paid terrorist groups to do things to cities, for example, bombings,
very interesting.
And
What
they
you
used to
just
crash
said.
the markets that the rich would profit off it. So they would be, for example, selling a certain stock of a certain company or country, and then these terrorist groups would do things to basically crash the markets, and these rich were in massive shorts in those type of positions. So when these things would happen, they would make millions of world disasters. And that's because of shit that happened then. That's where the markets adapted things. I can't think of the company that brought it in, but they actually work in the markets. They legally brought these things in. So when things like that happen, it does, to a sense, protect the
Oh
markets.
shit, we just missed gold.
Missed gold.
Yeah, I want to buy it.
Why don't you just buy it off the 4 hour support?
So we had a change of character, but price, we're talking, and then price was the zone where I was going to tap into. So for me to int now, it's like a late entry.
Oh, JV.
Yeah. That sucks.
Nah, I'm still waiting for my sales there. Nila, did you get my instant message? Alright. Retail are speculators, and they give liquidity. I think they develop algorithms that run on AI to make the bookings and transactions done at the interbank more efficient. This is time critical in transactions. Yeah. 25k cycle done. Knee held up very nicely. Let's make some pips. Oh, that is awesome, my brother. I'm glad you can do that. I cannot do long distance anymore. Even when I did athletics, I was a sprinter. When my coach tells me to do a 400 meter lap, I was dying. So a 25 kilometer cycle is not my thing. So DXY closing bearish, even though we broke those highs, basically closing bearish at the R2, guys. So let's just see what happens. Can we just have that little resistance broken, or are we going to try to trade up from there again? That's why we are waiting here, guys, waiting for the 15-minute shuffle, and we're watching to see what happens at this 4 hour closure. We also are at the pivot, so let's just keep an eye out for that one. Right. I'm still waiting for the sales, guys. I won't take a buy on this. Yeah, I'm still waiting. I want to take that buy. If it meets your strategy and you guys want to go for it, by all means, but I'm not liking the buy there. I want to sell. So we're just gonna chill out, basically wait for the sell to come to us. See what happens. But that is it, guys. Also, 50-minute shuffle has come and gone. So we see something we like, we are gonna execute.
Quickly share my screen, Keeks.
You laugh, brother.
Okay, so guys, like I said, I missed the tap here, but I want a pristine entry, so I'm not gonna force it. I'll wait for it to come to the zone, literally like right over here, as you guys can see. Oh, just give me a second there. So literally right over here, when this previous one minute candle spiked into, if we can see a candle come back, this candle come back into the zone, I will go for some longs. Stop will be 20 pips on gold. So this is how the setup will look until your TP. We'll target that supply zone there on top. But obviously also, yeah, never mind.
Never mind. But you won't re-enter. Haven't you got to re-enter in that other trade that you missed?
Which one? Cajun.
Yeah.
But no confirmation.
Okay.
Okay, guys, gold is at that zone. I'm gonna go for that longs. So 20 per.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. We're putting Jev's screen on. So Jev's going long, guys. A little trading warrior. Who you guys got? Jev going long. I'm gonna take the shorts.
To me, it's like if your shorts don't confirm, it has to go up.
Yeah, but my shorts are confirming. That's why I say I don't trust the bars. It's melting down for that zone again. But again, may the better man win today. Best of luck, brother.
Let's wait and see. Let's wait and see.
We wish you the best. So Chad, again, whichever strategy you use, maybe you trade with Jev. If that meets your strategy, keep in mind, if that meets your criteria, guys, take it. Don't ever take a trade blindly. That's never what we want you guys to do. So if your trade agrees with the sell, the bar, take it. If your trade agrees with me with the sell, take the sell. So it's up to you guys. One of us are gonna win here today. So at least there's got a plus side to this. Yo, we're playing against each other again. Oh man, it seems like it's a thing now on the New York streams. Hashtag pray for Jev. Jev, wouldn't you want DXY to come down?
It's at the R2, so I'm expecting it to reject.
Yeah, but it just broke the R2. It's making new highs again.
But no close as yet.
Yeah, Jev.
Remember, a wick has to form somewhere.
Alright. Now I'm confused. Yes, trading is personally gold. Dave, your hard pumping low. Gold will melt. You guys are always counter trading each other, bro. It seems, I swear it's a thing now. Yeah, okay, Jev, and then let it come back afterwards to key support. Share, boys, share. Do you guys ever take each other's trades? We do. If we basically both agree on the trade, we'll both take it. Books are good, and learning from Chris and Keegs, they are very knowledgeable. What you need to learn from the streams, I love Imperatory, brother. When in doubt, wait. Sweating bullets. I would say, guys, wait. If your strategy agrees with the bars, take the bars. Again, Jev and myself, you guys know we don't trade the same. So, yeah, we will have different views on things. But yeah. You buying Dave if we go in long. Yeah, Jev is in a long position now, guys. Jev, I'm just putting your screen on quickly. So there's Jev's setup, guys. He is in that trade. That trade is running now. It's active. He's going long. I'm not in my sells yet. Remember, I said I want to break Asia lows. If I don't take it, then I do back the bars. If this doesn't break that 4-hour support, the bars are on the table all day. This has to test that Asia low. It needs to even snip that low. The minute we sweep the lows, I'm in for sells. If that doesn't take the lows, the bars are on. So that's why I'm not saying Jev's trade is in void. But yeah. So that's the thing. Keep that one in mind. Jev's confluencies are met. Mine aren't met yet. That's why I'm not in the trade yet. That's just my trade plan, and I'm waiting for execution. Nas swept down there. Well, Nas has turned around, guys. US 30 is still dead though. Nas turned around, but again, we said to you guys, Nas, we are bullish. US 30, we are bearish on the day, so we'll see what happens there. Gold still fighting for its life at the bottom there. DXY did close above the R2, Jeff. So just watch out for that.
Yeah, and then watching it.
'Cause I know that was something you said you wanted to watch for.
As long as gold just holds like above this sweep zone, I'm good.
No, that's what I said as well. As long as that 4-hour support's valid, bro. It's thing's been proven how many times, so it's a solid support area. That's why for me, until we break that, I will not take a sell. So yeah, that's what I said. I wish you the best, because I'm not losing. If this thing starts running, I'm not losing. I'm not in the trade. So you can win. Yeah, I'm not in gold anymore. I'm confused right now. Naz gave me a beauty yesterday. Let's see if she's feeling frisky today. GU has broken a support. Yo, could you check CAD JPY? Jeff, I'm gonna put it on your screen because I know you actually were looking at that.
Yeah, so I'm still waiting for CAD to actually give a change of character, valid change of character. So in a case like this, notice this massive expansion to the upside. So with that also said, I'll have to see them push down very strongly as well, because if this is a fake move, they're gonna have to sweep price away as well quickly. And then obviously, as you guys can see over here, if this candle, okay, there it goes. But in the 1 minute, I think, yeah, we have a fair value gap here. But technically, it's not, I wouldn't say mitigated, because we don't have a break of structure yet. So only when price basically does something like this, meaning break below this level, and then come like this, and it touches it, then that won't be valid. So even if we do have that, and it's nothing there, then I won't take it.
Alright, so there you guys have it. Oh, Jeff, gold looks like it's holding, bro, but the thing is, dollar's not holding. Dollar is running.
What the fuck is happening here on DXY?
So my thing is, that means to me, gold's just a waiting game till it plummets. That's just a waiting game till gold cannot hold anymore.
I still have faith.
I'm leaving on my screen. I need to go pee, so hopefully I don't come back and you dead.
Just want to see gold now basically break above. Okay, no, I'm wrong. Yeah, the 5 minute pivot, the EQ in the 5 minute. Just want to see gold break above this. Once it's above, I think we're good. Yo, bro, hope you good, Messiah. Hope you good, man. Nice, man, nice. I'm very proud to hear that. I always tell people, just give it some time, let the knowledge consume you, don't rush the process.
Yee, Jeff, you're alive, my brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, too long to work out. Where are we? Got break even, Jerry. That we both win. Yo, Jeff, what's good? Gold needs to respect the DXY pressure. Acknowledge DXY. We're basically being revised. Yeah. What is DXY doing? Oh, yeah, that thing's still going, bro. Oof. The thing is, that is the R2. Like, it is a very expansive range. But as I said, gold can only hold on pressure so long. I probably, you know what? If this thing has another bullish candle, I think gold's chalked. And gold's in some trouble. What's good? What's good, my brother? Jeff, do you use the ICT strategy?
I don't identify as an ICT trader. However, I do use certain concepts.
I love that you're like, I don't identify. I am a them.
I am an entity.
Come on, gold. Come give you my entry, baby. Come give it to me. Yo. Jeff, this trade is playing with you, bro.
Yeah, bro. Emotions are...
Emotional damage. Is this the same player? No, it changed. Oh. DXY, it's fighting, bro.
But to answer that question of ICT, I use a combination of beta market maker, ICT, and some concepts my mentor has taught me. One of those concepts are like the open sentiment, the OCD strategy, and what's the other thing he taught me? And the weekly structure.
Terry, what TP, bro? The reason I've asked is if we got to buy and sell. So which one do you want to look at? I'm gonna show you yesterday if it breaks previous support on the 4 hour. Yeah, bro, okay, go for it. I don't identify. Going back to the question, who mentored each of you? So I had a few mentors, bro. Yeah, I had a few. So yeah, I'm not gonna go too deep into that one, but yeah, I had a few. Jeff, did you had one, eh?
I've had one mentor. Yeah, Devontae, and my other mentor scammed me. Yeah, so the moment I discovered Rev 2019, everything changed. I don't know, but just for some reason I could never trust a South African trader, especially after. I think also because the fact that my first job I worked for a scam company and they were in South Africa, so that like really caused me not to trust anything. And then with my mentor, like I said, went to his profile. There's nothing on there of him selling anything. Man's just there with his family. Stories as well. He barely even posts profits. The one day I caught him posting profits, I had to beg him to teach me. And that's when I knew I can trust this guy, because it's not like he was actually selling anything. And from there on, like, he guided me in the sense of how to teach as well. Because I explained to him that I'm South Africa, there's a lot of scams here, so I came to you, and he's like, nah, love it. In fact, he came to me because obviously, like I said, I'll always give like I would almost say give praise. I'll always give his flowers to Vante Iskafri.
Yeah. So guys, the only reason is I don't want to really talk about mine. It's just the fact that I had a lot. So the guys like had different. They all played a part somehow, in making me the trader I am now. So 2 of my guys were South African though, and proper guys. I think everyone could learn from them. But you know what? I'll give them the shout outs that they deserve. They really helped a lot. Obviously, my boy G, Gary and Hull from Cape Town. We very good friend of mine, brother actually. And he, at the time, I wouldn't say trading wise, helped me that much. But because this was really quite into my trading, he helped me psychologically. So psychologically, he helped. That was I think my weakness at the time, and he helped me with that. And then moving over to basically Carl, and Carl helped me a lot. So Carl and myself trade very similar, and it was a case of, you always say like, if something's not broke, don't fix it. But he helped me finesse my strategy that I have to work for me, if that makes sense, make it my own. He basically figured out what the missing pieces were that I needed. So yeah, big shout out to those boys, absolute brothers of mine. I love them both. And then yeah, I've had three other mentors as well, but those ones I'm not going to go into. But luckily I didn't get scammed in any of them.
So Chad, for discretion, basically, I'm gonna say this: with DXY, the way price moved, you can go break even on gold to close it. Me personally, I'm gonna hold it.
I was just hold on. So
Yeah.
you buy gold when DXY is pumping. DXY starts selling.
No.
And now you want to go break even.
No. Remember, I trade from the high of the day and the low of the day. So I sell the highs, I buy the lows. Yeah. So with DXY rejecting now, so like what I'm saying is, with DXY going up and closing there, the Chad can obviously make his own choice and close it. But me personally, I'm gonna hold it because it's still at the high of the day. Could reverse and go down.
Yeah, but gold's at the low of the day.
Yeah, to buy.
Yeah.
But I'm telling them, if they want to go break even, they can go break even. Just in case they're sweating balls there.
Your mind continues to amaze me. Could we see a retracement downwards on Nasdaq today now that Asia and UK lows have been broken? Yeah, guys, I did mention that you could see the break. Same thing with US30, but again, just needs to go. So just be patient with the trades. Remember, guys, there's no volatility in the markets today. There's nothing really actually happening. So just be careful with it. That's all. Also jump from mentor to mentor, but at the end I joined Carl's community. Yeah, Carl's very good, guys. That's the thing. I wouldn't say jumping around was my thing. It was more each mentor I went to played a part. So I always talk about, you got your 4 pillars as a trader. Each mentor basically helped me with a pillar, if that makes sense. So yeah, it wasn't a case of like I jumped around because they weren't good. All of them were good, but they almost all specialized in that one part of trading that I wanted. And then I went to the next one and specialized in that part of trading, and so forth. They're holding in gold with crazy manipulation. Wait for price to come to you. Yeah, hey, I'm bullish gold. Or what's the TP? Bloody ESCOM. Jeff, what's your TP for gold?
2034.
2034. Yes. Man's got some plans there. Man's working with a plan. Any tips for leveling up incorporation of fundamentals into your strategy? You gotta learn, bro. You You gotta graft. You think technicals were hard? My G, you're gonna blow your mind up when you start trying to learn fundamentals. It's not impossible. That's what I've been doing. That's what I'm still doing till this day. If you guys know me, I'm a very, very fundamental trader. So, yeah, it's a process. Something you really gotta learn to wrap your brain around, but you gotta put the effort in. You gotta learn, you gotta be active, you gotta see what's going on in the world, you gotta understand how the world works, understand how a country works. Your whole perspective in mind is, in that sense, is gonna change. Jeff, would you go break even now, bro?
I just want to see this break of structure.
But yeah, what? You're actually ass, bro. Alright, DJ.
Oh, if it's in your name, let me know. Let me know. Zoek aandacht. Or just blew your account. Need someone to blame.
I don't know how we ask. We only have one trade running right now,
And it's in profit.
and that's a gold bar that's in profits. So, don't know what he's talking about. But ish. Oh, guys, it's DXY, DXY. If DXY comes back in, remember that then that's coming down again. So, it's just a matter, guys.
Okay, guys, you can now go break even on gold.
Alright, okay guys, if you're in that break even trade there with Jeff, you guys are still in. Jeff, so if you got break even, why do you still have a stop there?
No, I'm just putting it there so I can see properly.
What do you mean?
In the sense of, so my feeds don't add up properly. So I have to put it according to my feed, basically. So like my feed is either like 2, 3, 5 pips off. Yeah.
Alright guys, so there you guys go, I'll break even. There's a little wooden trade on gold for you guys for the day. First time seeing Jeff trade gold. Yeah, nice trade Jeff. I'm break even, win. Yeah, there we go guys. Show the love there for the trade. Jeff taking a bit of a ballsy trade there, but it paying off for him. That 4-hour support really held flipping strong again. But again, just show the love there in the chat, guys. Drop some peaches there for Jev for the winning trade. Let's just show our boy DJ gets pips why he is a cuck trader and why Jev is the one that's on the stream here with me. Oh, the peaches in the chat there for Jev. Well done, brother. Well done. Huya in gold long. We're going to Long Street Kappa. What happened? Did I miss the entertainer? Nah, bro. Jev's trade running in profits, bro. Guys, I've just got break even on the trade. And DXY making a return. Dun dun dun. DXY saying, don't forget about me. DXY is coming to Bamba. No, someone being another Tom Trader Keys. I mean, yeah, bro, I'm not surprised if it would be another one. It probably is Trader Tom. Just changing his name because it's very ironic just to have that little a bot name, and then your profile picture is literally a D because your name starts with a D. Yes, Jevy. Yeah, DJ popped in to say hi, Vince. Tomorrow, very nice day, full of news. Yeah, bro, I'm super stoked for tomorrow. Super stoked. And DXY making a return. DXY literally annihilating those highs again now. What a turnaround. But to be fair, Jev, you can be holding EQ now, so you've actually got a few nice ranges of support now.
Yeah.
You got the EQ, you got the daily pivot, and you got the 4-hour support. So you got a nice few lined up resistance areas for you, or support areas.
You better just hold.
What's your period on the MAs, guys? 20, 50, and 200. Yeah. DXY took the high. Oh, there it goes. She's pumping again. DXY, it's just like, not today.
I chalk or means an internal change of character. On my YouTube video, I explained that when a few people felt attacked because I exposed what method they use. Not even their method. It's not.
To be fair, so many people use the word chalk. It's not like he came up with that name.
Yeah, and like literally my mentor talks about internal structure, and so like just internal change of character.
Guys,
Yeah.
I just wanna touch on a topic there. Again, I'm not targeting the person now that he's talking about, but even myself, even Chris, if I truly am the guy that made that, I won't be trading now. I'd be a billionaire. Simple as that. I know it because I learned it from somewhere. So I don't deserve to be like, oh bro, I'm gonna teach you how to do the day count. Now you guys will pay me millions. I taught you that I own that theory. No, I don't. I learned it from a guy. And that guy learns it from someone. We are not the founders or creators of it. So, yeah. You guys can't call credits for anything in the market just because maybe you think you didn't do shit.
Like for instance, myself, I had a moment where I was like, but literally like a higher high is just, for instance, a break of structure or low break of structure. And that like, I wouldn't even say I discovered it. It's just a realization you maybe have, but you haven't discovered it. You maybe just tweak it.
Yeah.
And yeah, some guys.
So just for example, I'm not saying like I don't trade. I don't even know what it is, guys. The amount of traders that ask me if I trade the silver arrow method. Now this is it's a SMC concept. I've always said to you guys, I've never learned SMC, never learned ICT. I was lucky I got what worked for me, and I perfected that. I didn't want to explode my mind to these extra things. I understand concepts that they use, but I never went and did like the actual courses. So like in SMC, there's this thing called the silver arrow, and so many guys asked me if I trade the silver arrow, and eventually I was like, what the hell are these guys talking about? If you're an SMC trader and you're looking at how I took a trade, how I execute, looks very, very similar to how I take certain trades. But again, I've never learned that in my life. Again, it's just that it's familiar. So someone that has learned that will look at it and go, oh, you use that, but I don't even know what the hell that is. Now it's the same thing like Jev's saying. Of course, he's not the guy that flipping invented higher highs, higher lows, but there was a day he just created that realization in his head. It's a higher high, higher low, higher high, and so you get a bullish order flow. It's now what? Now he must say he figured that out. No, he didn't. That's like telling me, guys, I created the number system. No, I didn't, because I learned 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, I'm not the creator of it now. Made a loss of 50 rand and made 750 rand profit. Jeff, well done. That's awesome, brother.
Awesome stuff, man. Great to hear that.
So what were your first profits when you started trading, bro? I have no clue. I can't answer that question. If I'm going to tell you what the exact profit of the first trade I ever took, I have no clue.
I can answer mine. So for instance, when I started trading, I got signals. And this guy sent a signal and I made 10 cents profit. And I was so stoked, like I made 10 cents. And I didn't understand why this guy made $10 on the trade, but obviously I didn't understand what the lot size is back then. So literally my first profits, my first $1, I was so proud of myself. Like I actually made money from my phone, so I will never forget that. And then just witnessing that grow every year, basically the total profit, it's the best feeling ever.
Yeah, no, I get you, brother. Yeah, I know that is a crazy thing. I remember, like, I can tell you, like, if you want to say, like, my first big trades, but it was never, like, I can't tell you what my exact first trade was. My first big trade, 100%, I think, was, like, in the time, because of what I was risking, I think my first biggest trade was, like, $60. Because when I started trading, I was trading with Tickmill, and obviously that's only dollars. So, like, that's where I started, did my stuff, and moved on with life. But then afterwards, that's when I, obviously, if you guys know the story, I've said it a million times, I actually took a break in trading. So that's like when I took my break. And then I came back, and basically, like, coming back is where I, what's the name? I started really getting into it, got my first mentor, did courses, did all these things, and then started trading properly. DXY holding. Mine was on DAX, made 50 Rand and never traded DAX again. First withdrawal is something every trader will never forget. Yeah, my first withdrawal, that's a different story. My first withdrawal, that's a different story. But the exact first trade I ever took, I have no clue. It could have been flipping $2 for all I know.
I had a moment when I learned, when I was getting into trading, I had no idea how it works. And I remember sitting on my phone like the whole day, just looking at the charts.
Yeah.
And my mom told me, real traders don't look at the charts the whole day. And I was like, you don't even trade, what do you know? 5 years later, I'm like, yeah, she was right. You don't have to sit it the whole day.
Yeah. Is trading your only source of income at the moment? For myself, yeah.
For myself, trading, obviously make a few bucks from the mentorship, but just to obviously clear on that as well, I charge for my time because I took time to master these concepts. I take time out of my day to sit with you guys, and other than that, I do other side jobs on the side, be it if I'm a middleman in a deal or whatever the case, other forms of income basically. I always say this: if you can't make money without money, how will you make money with money? That's always my thing. And all my life, like I said, I don't come from the best background and things like that, but I always figured out a way to make money, even if I had no money. A good example of this was in high school gear. A lot of the guys started gymming. I had a connect foot. I didn't use any. I didn't even know what the whole process was. But because I had to connect, all I did was add 100 Rand markup. Guys want to order, I charge them each delivery fee. So let's say, for instance, so I pay once for delivery fee, 100 Rand. Now let's say I have 5 people. Each person must pay delivery fee. So automatically the other 4 people, I make 400 Rand just on the delivery fee, because it all comes at once basically. But they have the idea that it's only coming one by one, So if you can't make money without money, guys, how do you make money with money?
Man's getting serious here.
Jaden, Jeff, what's your dream car? Hope you're not a BMW fan. So, excuse me, share my screen, geeks.
Hold on. You are live.
So this is my dream car, guys. This shitty. This is my dream car. So one day we came from the dentist, myself and my fiance Michaela, and we stood waiting for Uber, and I look back and I see this vehicle and I'm like, I've never seen lights like this before. So I go inside and obviously I want to look at the car, and the guy gave me a tour of it, and guys, I fell in love. So it's gonna sound gay, but I want the shitty. And for those who don't understand why I would want to get it, it's literally just the experience I had in the car that day. It's not a fast car, obviously. It's big, it's spacious. I'm gonna be a family man soon and things like that, you know. So yeah, I'm not too into supercars and things like that. Literally, I just want something that is convenient, nice to drive, and yeah.
Benjamin, you can hold the trade as long as you want, bro. That's up to you. It's purely up to you how long you want to hold the trade for.
My other dream car I have is a Hyundai i30N. I also discovered that the other day. Also beautiful.
You know, I'm not going to be funny though. Javen 100% is going to drop that car. 100%.
Sorry?
He's like, you know, he just dropped the car, put an exhaust on it. So I was like, there's no asking you. I know you're going to drop that car.
Yeah, and Keegan knows. I'm not joking about the shitty. I told him and Keaton about it.
No, he did tell me about it.
And then one day we saw it. I was like, guys, look, there it is. And yeah. Yeah, Connor, I'm not much of a car guy. I would rather want to buy a house first, and then I would look into something like that. And then what also you said now, you never forget your first. So for those of you guys who don't know, I don't have a license, no learners. And since we started the office, obviously I was always at home, trading at home, so I never had to go anywhere, always took Uber. Bought myself a scooter, Smurfy, blew like profits. And it's giving me problems, but what you said now, I'll never forget it. I love it so much, even though it's such a piece of shit. I love it so much.
It's a true love-hate relationship.
Caden, Nissan R35 would make you cream. What is cream?
The R35. Come on, gold. We are waiting. DXY pumping. Yeah, the gold is just playing games, bro. Like,
Yo,
this
but
thing's actually irritating me.
Then the moments when you hold trades like this, you break even. But the moment you close it and they runs without you.
The R35 is a GTR. My first profit I bought is electricity because I was still in a trade and I was left with a few units in COVID. Oh, word. You still in the gold bars though?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, bro.
But
Dollar
I did take some partials.
Dollar is
Yeah.
You're gonna be in those trouble very, very quickly with
So I had an uncle. So I have an uncle, ne? His nickname is Gold, and he got into trading now recently. He's been studying the market, obviously in the demo account. This man just trades gold because his name is Gold. He doesn't want to hear about Euro USD, Bitcoin, anything else. Just gold.
Yeah, DXY is running, bro. Come on, gold. I don't mind the E392. M3, sorry. I don't mind it. Please share gold one up. Bro, what is the point of that? Why am I'm on the pair. What the hell does the 1 hour candle make a difference? Like what? I've given you my analysis of the pair. Some drunk kid drove in it into pieces with an SUV from his dad. Sad story, actually.
Yeah, jeez, you would know.
Bro, I just don't get it, eh? Like gold. DXY is annihilating.
And gold
Gold standing. Gold is fighting for its life.
If you look at EU, GU, yeah, these pairs are moving.
No, but it's because bro, like that's what I said. Like I'm not joking. If gold breaks, gold's going 2000, and that breaks 1980. Like this is almost like a final stand type of thing. Gold's literally fighting for its life right now. But you know the best part? The minute like dollar has like the slightest little doji candle or pullback, gold shoots up. And then it's like, what? How does that make sense? If you have the opportunity to buy a car that you've always wanted, do it. I do not agree with that one. That one I don't. I could have bought my M4 a long time ago. Just wasn't the right financial decision to make then. Not because I couldn't afford it. Literally paperwork was done. Like everything was approved, done deal. Needed to go pick it up. And I just said to the guys, listen, it's not for me right now. And left it at that.
Just as you said, the moment the XY turns around, gold's gonna move.
Bro, you see what I'm saying? Like, look at that. Look at, please, just look at how much, the little bit of rejection dollars had. And look at gold. Like, what? It doesn't even make sense. That's why I'm not going to trade anymore, guys. Like, yo.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna call more trades either. The timing is out.
Yeah. But yeah, M4 Cobb Keys, yeah, brother. You're a better man than me, lol. I bought my R and had bread and butter format. Yeah, I think it's just, bro, obviously you've had like your sports cars and stuff before. Like, obviously the next ones, they bring so much joy and happiness, and we love them as car guys. They become a part of you, but it's not like you won't sacrifice that amount just to have it again. I can go without for a little bit longer before I have it. Thing is, like, it's gonna come, but I can be patient with it. Any information on where I can learn FX well?
You can come talk to me, Jason. I have a mentorship program.
Yeah,
We can talk about it. You can DM me on Instagram. I'll drop you my handle in the chat.
Yeah, but like that, for example, like gold closed bullish, but so did DXY. Like, nah, bro, these markets are chalked. I'm just gonna wait. I'll set an alert there, but
So Jason, just
that's
check in the
it.
chat in the chat there. I did give you my Instagram handle.
But yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna call it there for the day. Jeff, any final remarks from you, brother?
No. Trades in your hands now. But just be safe, guys. No need to rush anything. Tomorrow is news as well. So tomorrow.
You guys, you weren't tapped at break even, eh?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. The EQ is holding.
No, but they did test the pivots, and you entered on about the pivots.
Yeah, you're right under it. So we're good. I think we're good.
Alright, but yeah, that's going to be it from us, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it today. Unfortunately, markets were really a bit chalky, but you guys were able to get in that risk-free trade with Jeff. But other than that, guys, as I said, don't forget to go check out the post from myself and Chris. Don't forget to enter that competition. It is blowing up very, very fast, but I promise you guys, it is definitely going to be worth something. You'd want to be involved with you. It really is going to be worth something winning if you are a trader or want to be a trader and get better yourself. But other than that, guys, it's always been great having you guys here. Thanks for joining as always. If you haven't yet, please just drop a like before you leave. We really truly appreciate that. But other than that, guys, it's been myself and Jeff for the New York session, and we will be seeing you guys tomorrow, same time, same place as always. But other than that, guys, peace and love, baby. Be safe, stay safe, and don't do anything we wouldn't do. Alright, so do not have FOMO. Don't worry, the market's not going anywhere. We'll be back tomorrow. Other than that, we'll see you guys. Cheers, baby.
Kane is in the building, nigga.
Already the show goes on all night till the morning. We dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they would see the sun? Just remember when you come up. The show goes on. Alright, already the show goes on all night till the morning. We dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they would see the sun? Just remember when you come up. The show goes on.
Have you ever had the feeling that you was being had? Don't that shit that make you mad? They treat you like a slave, put chains all on your soul and put whips up on your back. They be lying through they teeth, hope you slip up off your path. I don't switch up, I just laugh, put my kicks up on they desk, unaffected by they threats. Then get busy on they ass. See, that's how that shit tell me, man. That's how my daddy raised me. That glittering may not be gold, don't let nobody play me. If you are my homeboy, you never have to pay me. Go and put your hands up when times is hard, you stand up. LUP the man, cause a brand that the fans trust. So even if they ban us, they'll never slow my plans up.
Already the show goes on all night till the morning. We dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they would see the sun? Just remember when you come up. The show goes on. Alright, already the show goes on all night till the morning. We dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they would see the sun? Just remember when you come up. The show goes on.
One in the air for the people ain't here. Two in the air for the father that's there. Three in the air for the kids in the ghetto. Four for the kids that don't wanna be there. None for the niggas trying to hold him back. Five in the air for the teacher not scared to tell those kids that's living in the ghetto that the niggas holding back, that the world is theirs. Yeah, yeah, the world is yours. I was once that little boy, terrified of the world. Now I'm on a world tour. I will give up everything, even start a world war for these ghetto girls and boys. I'm rapping around the world for Africa to New York, Haiti then I detour, Oakland out to Oakland, Gaza Strip to Detroit. Say hip hop only destroy. Tell them look at me, boy. I hope your son don't have a gun and never be a D-boy.
Already the show goes on all night till the morning. We dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they would see the sun? Just remember when you come up. The show goes on. Alright, already the show goes on all night till the morning. We dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they would see the sun? Just remember when you come up. The show
So no matter what you've been through, no matter what you into, no matter what you see, when you look outside your window, brown grass or green grass, picket fence or barbed wire, never ever put them down. You just lift your arms higher, raise them till your arms tired. Let them know you there, that you struggling, surviving, that you gon' persevere. Yeah, ain't nobody